Hello everyone, my name is Lord Stencil, here playing This Is Forever. And when I read it, it was supposed to be a touching game. Like, hit you right in the feels. I don't know how long it's gonna last. But let's hop into it. And let's go on a journey. Oh, P. Right? Okay, yeah, that was the right button. Alright, the game, when I read on Game Jolt, it said it was supposed to make you feel, or not feel, but it's supposed to touch the areas of loss of time, loss of friends, and just loss in general. And the music is beautiful. I love guitar. I'm definitely loving the music. I can sprint, so I don't have to walk this out. I'm pretty sure it's just an explorer. I'm not fully for sure, but I figured this would be a nice, soothing ride before hopping into something terrifying. Oh, this must have been the way because there's a beacon. Okay, so I like guitar. Wait, what? 3 memories required to pass. Okay, so there must be more memories. Okay, so first memory, guitar. Guitars can bring lots of memories in, as I could see. Oh, there's more over there I can see. That's the second time I've said I see. That's the third. The game is I like its style. Like, it looks like it's trying to be real, but then again, not. Like, it's its own thing. And I like the movie, like, cinematic widescreen type. It's very neat. I liking this. Sounded dumb. Now, when's everything gonna go for shit and I'm gonna feel sad? The music already makes me feel like we're hitting that area where it's gonna happen soon. What's with the lake? At least we can sprint. That's a good thing. Okay, so I play guitar and I fished. I actually enjoy fishing. I just don't fish. When I did as a kid, it was extremely fun. And my dad got rid of the boat and we stopped. But I always loved fishing as a kid. I'm 9 years old. It was always an enjoyable time. I'm gonna try and kind of open it up to you guys with this, because it is such a sentimental story that maybe I can get my own little... Oh, a key. So he had a house, like most people. Don't tell me now we gotta run all the way back. Give me a loop around right now. Alright, I'm gonna open up. So as a kid, I liked many things that my family did. You know, I enjoyed all the... You gotta be kidding me, dude! Why? On the way back. I guess on the way back I'll let it be my time to give out some story. As a child, I enjoyed to do everything that my family did. I like to, you know, listen to country music because that's what my family was into. We listened to, like, I don't remember the song, but it sang about cards. I remembered it, and it was my favorite one. And it wasn't even really that country, but it kind of was. I wanted to run on the beach. But I don't know, like, the more I look at my life and how much I've actually changed, it's just kind of unique, so bear with me. As a kid, obviously, I listened to music. I did everything that my parents did. My dad wanted me to play sports because he enjoyed football. He enjoyed it as a kid himself, and my brother played it, and he wanted me to enjoy it. And I've always kind of liked it, but then again, didn't. I enjoyed hanging out with my friends in middle school for football. Because that was the only real, like, technical time that I really played football for school. By 8th grade year, I had broke my leg. And of course, if anyone of that I know that knew I broke my leg, that was at the game, like John, I don't know if he even watches. But they all know, they all laughed at me for the longest time because I would make moaning noises, which was, I mean, I understand, it was pretty funny. But, I was in it for my friends, I guess, not my dad. Which I think hurt my dad, because once I got out of it for my friends, because I didn't really care, it really hurt his feelings. And I didn't know how to handle that, you know? I mean, I was just a kid. And it was... Oh, music got better. Hello there, music. And... it was always so strange just to sit there and to feel like I disappointed my family. Because I made my mom depressed, my dad depressed, and I got crap from my whole relative, or not crap, but just, you know, my relatives telling me like, hey, you know, do it for your parents, not for you. Even for my brother, and he's like the closest person in my life. Oh, whoa, a broken glass. I don't know what to say about the broken glass. It's kind of strange. I'll just continue on. And it made me feel like shit. Like, I was what? I wasn't even 16 yet. I was like 14. And I had the whole disappointment of my family sitting on my shoulders. And I didn't know what to do. Like, I felt like a kid in trying to make adults feel happy. Oh wait, we got someone else. A wedding ring. Broken glass wedding ring makes you think of divorce. Gotten a lot of fights, got a divorce. Whoa, what the heck? I turned and sometimes my camera like glitched double time on the side. That's weird. But I always love my family. I honestly do. I just didn't know how to handle it. And I mean, there's no disrespect on my dad, my mom, my brother, my aunt, my uncle, you know, all those people. But they did make me hurt on the inside. You know, they made me feel like I was just crap, sitting there on this family that I shouldn't have been in. Oh, we found something else. A child's note. I'm feeling very uneasy now. Can I swim? Float, float, float. But, you know, and that was about the time that I started thinking, even closely related, or like, closely involving myself with maybe thinking about doing YouTube. You know, just getting that thought. The idea that things could get better and I can do something for someone else. You know, I don't have to be this person. It's so inspirational. But I didn't have to be this other person in the crowd, another subject to my family. I could be my own thing, and I could make my own identity, and everything be better. In my head, make other people smile like I always wanted to. And it was the best feeling in the world when I started. I remember everything of it. It was just great and awesome, and I had my friends all behind me, supporting me, enjoying everything that I created, laughing with me about everything that I did. And it was the best thing ever. But afterwards, I told my dad no to football, and he shot my computer. You know, I was devastated by that because I'm gonna walk this. I was devastated by it because that was my entire like looking forward to in the morning. And it sounds dumb, but I was a gaming kid. I loved it. I don't even know, like when I was 5 years old, I got a PlayStation 2. Or well, us kids did. There's 3 of us. And I loved sitting there watching Austin. I loved watching it. And I loved when my friend Evan showed me YouTube. I loved watching YouTube. And when I thought I could be the one showing people this stuff, I could be that person. And it was all taken down when that computer was shot. I didn't know what to do. You know, I played little crappy games, but I stood by my word to my father on that I didn't want to play football. He tried so hard to break me, making me push mow every single inch of our lawn. And there's not that much lawn. Well, actually, yeah, there is. But it's all in sections. But I never gave up. I was persistent to the end. And my parents today say it's me being stubborn. But if that was the case, then and this is going to be dumb, but American Revolutionary was just people being stubborn then. It was people sticking by their word and fighting for it. And that's what I'm doing here today. I may not be that big, but I don't expect to get big. If I'm making 8 people, 3 people, 1 person smile, that's what makes it worth it. And I feel like people don't realize that. They all just sit there and they're like, oh, I'm gonna go do YouTube to get a job. I'm gonna go do YouTube to get famous, to start somewhere in the world. But the thing is, this isn't easy, as most people think. It's dedication. There's work in it. And you has to be a reason. Without my wanting to hold my word, to make other people smile, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be doing YouTube. But I stuck by it every second I could. And I'm not giving up, no matter what. Oh, Jesus, what the hell? Things got trippy. I thought this was the end of the game, so I started slowing down. I was like, well, shit, I have a little bit more story to go to. But, you know, I always had those 1 or 2, like, people that were kind of douchebags, or just were being a dick at the moment, and said or laughed at me because I was really happy about doing it. And I was excited and exhilarated getting 3 subscribers, you know, from somewhere I didn't know. I always thought that was the best thing in the world. And I mean, now I got 127. Or at least that's what the number is right now online. I don't expect to go somewhere with this. I don't care if I don't got the views. As long as I'm making you guys that are watching happy, that's all I care about. Oh, what is this? I'm trying to run. And that's another thing. I don't want to do just like Let's Plays. I want to make people laugh with my music. I thought I'd bring this up. Laugh with my skits or feel sad with my skits. But I want people to smile. I want the world to be happy. Not gone forever. This is forever. Love is forever. That was such a good play. This is forever. This really wasn't supposed to be like a cool gameplay. It was more me just kind of connecting with you, or trying to connect with you, if you guys could connect back with me. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. And thank you everyone that is here to support me. And I'll see you in another episode. Goodbye, everybody.